Assalamu alaikum. Today's episode is about the Quran's biggest scientific miracle, proof of creation, hidden for 1400 years. The Quran's scientific miracle, the Big Bang, life and water. What if a 1400-year-old book revealed the greatest secrets of the universe, long before modern science? What if the Quran described the origin of the cosmos, the expansion of the universe, and the very foundation of life itself centuries before we discovered it? Was this just a coincidence or proof of divine revelation? Tonight, we uncover one of the most mind-blowing mysteries of our time. The Quran, a book revealed in the 7th century, makes astonishing statements about the creation of the universe, the Big Bang, and the origin of life from water. And the crazy part? Science has only confirmed these facts in the last 100 years. Could this be the ultimate proof that the Quran is a book beyond human capability? Stay with me till the end of this video. You won't believe what you are about to reveal. 1. The universe was once a single entity. Let's start with this verse from the Quran. Have those who disbelieved not seen that the heavens and the earth were a joint entity and we separated them? This verse is not just poetry. It's describing something mind-blowing, the Big Bang. Modern science tells us that the universe began as a singularity, a single, infinitely dense and hot point that suddenly expanded, creating space, time, and matter. The Quran describes the exact same process. The heavens and the earth were once joined together, then we separated them. How could a man in the 7th century have known this long before telescopes and satellites? And it doesn't stop here. The universe is still expanding. The Quran doesn't just mention the beginning of the universe, it also describes what scientists only discovered in the last century, that the universe is still expanding. In another verse, the Quran states, "And the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed we are continually expanding it." This fact was only confirmed in 1929 when astronomer Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving away from us, proving that the universe is still expanding. But how could a book written in the 7th century describe this when no one even knew what a galaxy was? Coincidence or divine knowledge? Now, the separation of earth from the heavens. Let's talk about how the Quran describes this formation of Earth. According to modern astrophysics, the Earth and the rest of the solar system formed from a massive cloud of cosmic dust and gas left over after the birth of the Sun. Gravity pulled this material together, forming planets, including our own. The Quran says that the earth was once part of the heavens before being separated, matching exactly what science tells us today. Life originated from water. Here is where things get even crazier. The Quran doesn't just talk about space, it talks about the origin of life itself. It says, "And we made from water every living thing." Then, will they not believe? Science today confirms that life began in water, first in the oceans, with microorganisms forming around 3.5 billion years ago. And even now, every living thing is dependent on water to survive. Your body, 70% water, Plants, water. Animals, water. And what do scientists look for when searching for aliens' life? Water. If they find water on another planet, they believe there is a chance for life. The Quran reveals this fact centuries before science figured it out. Was this just a coincidence? Let's recap what we have just heard. The Quran describes the Big Bang before modern science. It mentions the expansion of the universe, a fact discovered only in the 20th century. It describes how Earth separated from the rest of the cosmos. It states that life was created from water, a fundamental truth in biology. So, ask yourself, how could an unlettered man living in the deserts of Arabia 1400 years ago know all of this? How could this knowledge be written in a book long before modern science discovered it? There are only three possibilities. It's just lucky guess, but it's just a lucky guess. But how do you guess multiple accurate scientific facts? Somehow this knowledge was known in the 7th century, but history tells us otherwise. These ideas were completely unknown at the time. This is divine revelation, and that's why millions of people around the world believe that the Quran is truly the Word of God. Now, it's your turn. What do you think? Was this all just a coincidence? Or is this proof of divine knowledge? Let me know in the comments. If you found this mind blowing, smash like that button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the Quran and science. And remember, sometimes the truth has been in front of us all along. We just have to open our eyes to see it. And sometimes even we have to open our hearts to it. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.